Okay, so this is number 9 on ReviewSet B. So it talks about minimizing the perimeter. So first we have to come up with an equation that models the perimeter. Now this equation here tells us what our y value is going to be at a particular x. Okay, so if we look at the four corners here, this side right here, the lower side, that is just going to be the x value. That's what the length is going to be, x. The height over here is going to be the y value from this equation. Okay, so the y value, sorry, the side length is just going to be a times e to the negative x. Okay, and it says a has to be greater than 0. Now, those are those two sides, and these sides are going to be the same, x and a e to the negative x. Okay, so if we add them all up to get the perimeter, we end up with 2x, because there's two x's, x plus x is 2x, plus 2a times e to the negative x's. Okay, and that is what our perimeter is. Okay, and then it says, as p moves along the curve, the rectangle changes shape, blah, 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 find the x-coordinate of p such that the rectangle OAP has minimum perimeter. So we're trying to find when this is minimum. Okay, so we take the derivative of it, which ends up being 2 plus 2a times e to the negative x. Now I take the derivative of that, or sorry, the derivative of this is just going to be whatever this derivative is, times 2a. So the derivative of this is e to the negative x times the derivative of the upper function, which was negative 1. So it actually makes this just become negative. Okay, and we set that equal to 0. Now we can solve. So we subtract 2 from both sides. We have negative 2a e to the negative x equals negative 2. Divide both sides by negative 2, and you have a times e to the negative x equal to 1. Now I can make this a little bit easier. Multiply both sides by e to the x, and e to the negative x times e to the x just is 1. So we're left with a on this side, and we have an e to the x up here, which means the natural log of a is x. Okay? So is that the maximum or the minimum? Well, then I'm going to have to think for a little bit. Okay. Alright, so yes, natural log of a is what x is equal to. Okay, so but it said find the x coordinate. So now we got to find out what the y is equal to. So we know our x is natural log of a. So you plug natural log of a in for x, and to our original equation right here, y equals a times e to the negative x. So it's going to be a times e to the negative natural log of a. Okay. Now that just ends up being a over e to the negative natural log of a. Wait. Okay, hold on. Sorry about that. I forgot that because I brought it down to the denominator, it becomes positive. So anyways, back to this. So this ends up equaling a over, now e to the natural log of a just becomes a. And a over a equals to 1. So my coordinate is natural log of a, 1. Okay, so I hope this helped, and we'll see you tomorrow.